So continuing on from part 1, this is part 2, and a lot of clouds. So as I indicated in part 1, we set off across Baffin Bay from Greenland, where we appeared to have made a little bit of a turn in the middle of it, and it was largely socked in with clouds all the way down to between Lake Athabasca and the Great Slave Lake. Caught a few photographs, nothing particularly interesting or easy to identify as far as I could tell. If I do figure out some of these, I'll mention them. But from about that point there, Lake Athabasca, just north of it, it got some video and some, mostly photos and some video. So we'll just take it from there. Now that being said, I did catch some decent weather above the north part of Baffin Island. Saw this little valley structure right there from the airplane. There's a nice shot of it as we passed by, and this is its position on the map right there. And then a little bit further down was this lake structure, a few lakes together like this. I was able to locate that on the map as well. Show you here in a second. There we are. Next is a bit of a video of seeing the whole thing here, sped up just a bit. Make sure it's not boring. And there we slow down back to the normal speed, and that's the little lake system right there that I was able to identify on the map. This is on North Baffin Island, but between here and about the midway between Lake Athabasca and Great Slave, it was mostly socked in, so we didn't see much at that point. Here in a second, Bing, this is a little lake structure identified as being between those two Great Lakes. See there? We're right on the map. That's a good 500 miles or so. And then it was back to being socked in. All right, well, when I could finally see something on the ground, I had to look for somewhat of a unique shaped object, and here's one. First one I could find. Lake, odd shape, but with a little post-production. There it shows up a little bit more clearly. Now this is located right about here, coming up. See, right about there. That's that lake. Turns out it has a name that I could find. Meequap Lake. And then next comes into the Canadian Rockies. Not sure exactly located where that is, but anyway, it's there. Next into the North Cascades National Park. And going to see a few mountains in here. I don't know which one that is. It's a tall one. There's some more. A lot of cloud amongst everything else. Pretty mountains. Now this one I actually think I could identify. This is Mount Challenger. Pretty sure it's Mount Challenger anyway. Yes. And now into Seattle. Got down into the clouds. It's rainy down there. We get closer to the ground and we start being able to see stuff coming right up on it. That's North Seattle. Coming into that little one lake. Coming up on Lake Washington on the bottom. And there's downtown Seattle finally, and we're going to see the Space Needle. Yep, there she be. There's Todd Shipyards.
Washington, ¿no? Estamos en Washington. ¿Estamos en Washington de qué? ¿En el estado? Sí. Sí.
Okay, here I'm cutting out about 4 minutes worth of airplane flying over South Seattle and so on. It seemed like it'd be kind of boring. So we're going about 6 times faster than the actual time. Going to make this only a 30-second trip instead of about a 4-minute trip or something like that. So, but then we're going to go quickly back to normal. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seattle International Airport, where the local time is 11:15 in the morning. Please remain seated with seatbelt fastened and keep the aisle clear from hand luggage until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched on.